So did you know Oregon has its own banana belt? Surprising, but it's true. And while we don't grow papayas, mangoes, or pineapples, we do grow some real giant trees. Hi there, Grant McComey here, your host for Travel Oregon's Grant's Getaways. And this week, that's where we're headed, Oregon's banana belt, along the southern Oregon coast near Brookings, Oregon, where we have a chance to explore a collection of state parks that will take your breath away, as well as explore a trail of giants. Join me as we explore Oregon's Redwood Trail. In summer, when the surf and sand glisten and glimmer, some Oregon beaches seem all yours to wander and then wonder, how could so much beauty be found in one state park? But it's certainly true along the 12-mile-long Sam Boardman Scenic Corridor, where day-use sites intrigue and invite you to stop in and take a gander.
A very unique coastline, rocky, almost volcanic formations. You have sea stacks out in the ocean, small islands, beautiful arch rocks, gorgeous views and photo opportunities. There's all sorts of viewpoints, and most of them offer a small short hike.
Sporting names like Arch Rock, Natural Bridges, and Whalehead, it's easy to see why this forested parkland along the southern Oregon coast is a marvel. But how best to start your explorations?
It's just one of those kind of places that you can't be in a hurry. You just have to slow down.
Park Ranger Jeff Gallimore says get your bearings near the border at Crissy Field State Recreation Site.
It's a recreation area, it's not a campground, and it has the unique job of welcoming people to the state of Oregon.
The border is how far that way?
It's about, I don't know, 1,000, quarter mile maybe. Want them to stop in here, learn about Oregon, see what Oregon has and is capable of. And Oregon is one of those incredibly diverse states that has everything from the ocean to the desert. And so there's a lot to learn about Oregon.
Built of Doug fir and cedar, the center's soaring glass windows steal the scene. While down to ground, there's a lot to learn inside the Crissy Field Welcome Center. You'll find plenty of Oregon travel information to get your hands around, plus helpful folks who will set you on your own Oregon journey.
101 will go take you all the way up the coastline.
Perhaps just a few miles up the road at another state park called Alford Globe. It is unique, set in Oregon's largest protected myrtle tree forest. Park Ranger Gene Phillips calls it the finest smelling campground in the state.
It's kind of like camphor or eucalyptus leaves. If you crush one of those leaves, it'll clear your sinuses because it has that kind of strength in it. Kind of a clean, fresh smell that is unique to our campground.
But myrtle trees aren't the only giants living along the shores of the Chetco River.
This is a 1-mile loop, Forest Service trail. You're going to be gaining some elevation. You'll get a cardiac workout, but halfway through, once you reach the peak,
Then you come, so it's
then
all
it's
uphill
down.
and then all down.
It's all, that's correct.
The 50-acre Redwood Grove is a short hike from the Loeb campground. It's along a mile-long loop, so you never see the same scenery twice.
You start out fairly moderately, but then it's not too long before you get into a steep climb. But then once you get to the peak, it'll be going down. It's a rocky trail. It's got roots growing everywhere, so you got to watch your step.
Resistant to insects and disease, redwoods are the ultimate old-growth trees and can reach 1,000 years or more. Managed by the U.S. Forest Service, a free brochure will help guide you on the Redwood Nature Trail.
They are much taller. I look at the bark, it has more of a vertical pattern. The needles are flat. They are hundreds of years old, but I would not be surprised if some of them were 600.
The Redwood Giant's endurance is remarkable and provides sort of experience that brings a smile to your face.
You'll see redwoods, myrtlewoods, tan oaks, rhododendrons, huckleberries. It's very diverse. I imagine it's the climate and the rain and the moderate temperature that makes it possible for all those species to grow together. So get out and try something different and take a hike through the redwoods. You'll have fun, I promise you.
Park Ranger Jeff Gallimore likes to say that when you visit his neck of the woods, be sure to plan lots of time for it. There's simply so much to see, so much to do, you'll want more than a couple of days. I'd suggest at least 4 or 5. And to that end, we've provided all the details and directions and contact information so you can plan your own visit to Oregon's Banana Belt right here on the Travel Oregon website. So until next week, Get out here and explore the great Oregon outdoors and let Travel Oregon be your guide. For Travel Oregon, I'm Grant McComie.